Alright, so this is a review of the Crucifix series that we did. So we found out whenever we get to a crucifix, the easiest way to get there is from the turtle. I would start out with a waist cinch, the pommel's underneath his arm, and I could use one hand to hand assist and hand it off. Whenever possible, I'll grab his knuckles, not his wrist, and I'll stick it down to his belly button. To get this other arm, no matter how tight it is, I can get it by taking my knee, putting it up on his thigh, and wedging it through as I knee slide, and just show like a little bit of knee. Once my knee comes through, I can use my heel to go heel to knee, drag it out, and then very important, we learned that once we drag it, we switch our feet so the back leg comes in front, we make a little triangle over our calf, and then we can pinch it in tight. Now that we're in the crucifix position, my goal for the most part is always try to stay on top. When I'm on top, I can always look to choke with one hand. I make a little wedge, I start at his ear, and I can start to bring it all the way through until my hand comes to his shoulder. When my hand's at his shoulder, I can walk it deep until my elbow's in front, curl my hand behind his neck, and finish a one-arm choke. It would also be okay if I use this thumb inside his collar. I go wrist down, and then pull my elbow behind me to finish the choke with the collar. Now, it's good to stay on top if you can, but sometimes it's necessary to roll the person over. The first reason is if he starts to turn his hips away from me a little, sit the other direction a little, like he's trying to get to his guard or get my legs, this is a good time to tuck, roll over my shoulder and pull him with me so that we go in a crucifix belly up. Once I'm in a crucifix belly up, it's always best that I shrimp and I'm on my side behind him. From here I can do the same move. I start by his ear, wiggle it deep, catch his shoulder, walk it through, curl behind and finish a one-arm choke. I can also use his collar to finish the one-arm collar choke, wrist down, elbow back. Or if I can grab his other side collar, I can hand it off and just finish a cross choke from here. Now, likewise, another good way to roll him over that might become necessary as I'm in the position. Switching, triangling, holding. Anytime I want to roll him, or especially like if he starts to walk around behind me to catch my legs, here, I fall to my front shoulder and I pull him over with a seatbelt like this to again go belly up. Now I'm in the belly up position. So now we came over our top shoulder, same position, I can finish chokes. Or the last submission that we did, as I said, I can always finish an armbar here with my legs, especially if he's giving me business and I can't get the choke easily. I can always take my hips and extend them a bit, keeping the bottom one over, taking my top one to find his wrist. This comes over his wrist and I can just curl my feet around his hand here, pinch my knees, and then the finish is a gentle bridge. So again, the armbar is under. Then the other one comes over, curling my hands around his hand, my feet around his hands, pinch, and finish here. The major benefit of having those two submissions is that they work together. If I can't get the choke, I can always look to armbar. But if he starts trying to bridge to get out of the armbar, it makes it easy to come back and start to finish the choke again. All right, that's our crucifix series. Thanks.